My name is Sean Tracy, and coming out of high school, I was the #1 safety recruit in the nation. And being named after one of the greatest safeties of all time, especially with Sean Taylor being my favorite safety ever, I feel like I had no choice but to go to the University of Miami, also known as the U. Not only that, but me and my family are from Miami. And even though I was way too young to even be able to watch Sean Taylor really play, I watched a lot of highlights from him and Ed Reed when they was at the U. And just watching how they played and how they tackled and getting hits and everything, that made me excited and made me really want to play football for real. And so I modeled my game after them. I'm a big hit safety and I'm a ball hog. But along with that, I'm like 6'4" and like 230 pounds. So with all my skills and my God-given athleticism, I ended up being a 5-star recruit out of high school. Thank God I was able to do that, because now I'm here at the U on scholarship, as our living situation back at home ain't too good. So if I wasn't offered a scholarship to any school, I definitely wouldn't be in college, because we not taking no loans. But not only am I here on scholarship, but I get to help out my family big with money I got from this huge NIL deal from Gatorade. And not only that, I had an incentive. If I caught a pick in my first game, I get a $10,000 bonus. So guess what? I did just that. Slants coming across the field, I'm standing there waiting for the ball to get there, and I took that ball right out that receiver's hands. Give me that. Now look, in our first game, I say our defense looks amazing, but one thing that's a little scary is our offense. It doesn't look that good at all. We can create all these turnovers and everything, but still, we only have 7 points. We won this game 7-6, so yeah, our offense might need to start stepping up a little bit. We're gonna see what happens though. And in my first game, I did pretty good. 5 tackles and a pick. We're in a big game against Florida, and I'm starting off this game with a big hit, letting them know what I'm on. Then on 1st and 10, I'm playing a deep zone, but I came down to help my teammate because he got beat on the out route, but I forced the incompletion. After taking a sack, it's 3rd and 18, and the quarterback threw this ball right to my boy Devontae Brown, who picked this ball off and went for 6 to score our first points of the game. Next drive, the quarterback did a read option, stiff on my teammate, and I'm coming down laying wood. But then on 3rd and 8, quarterback threw the ball to the running back. The linebacker played that ball, but he didn't get there in time, so they ended up picking up the first down. They made a big mistake running the ball to my side. I'm coming down, laying wood once again. 3rd and 11, playing over the top, but as soon as he threw this slant, I came down and got a big hit. 4th down. After getting that stop, offense couldn't score, so we're still 7-0, and on this play, I made a big mistake. I'm playing over the top, so I'm supposed to be able to guard this receiver that's going deep down the field. I tried to bait up the route so I could try to catch the pick, but instead, it went right over my head for a big play. But luckily, my teammates got my back. 3rd and goal, they played great defense on the interior and forced an incompletion. They got to go for 3. Now look, other than the big play I allowed, we've been playing some great defense, but on 2nd and 14, I'm sorry, Devontae, but you got killed on this play. Tie game now going into the second half, and we got to come out here with a dub, because this game could possibly dictate the rest of our season. And I say that mainly due to the first game that we had when our offense really couldn't move the ball, but here we're still playing great defense. Offense only got 3, and for us to really take that real lead, we need to make a play. I'm going in the middle of the field, he tested me, and I'm catching this pick. Give me that. Man, having a game like this and only my 2nd game and we at home just feels amazing. Florida done finally started building up a little drive. They got all the way to the red zone, 3rd and 4, and just great coverage everywhere. The quarterback tried to scramble, but he ended up getting sacked. Now look, they missed the field goal, but our offense turned the ball right back over. So they got a chance to go ahead and try to tie up the game, but me, I'm a playmaker. Guarding the middle of the field, QB thought his receiver was open, but nah, I'm catching the game-clinching pick. Give me that. And there we go. I get my first player of the game with 9 tackles and 2 picks. Man, when I tell y'all, the amount of love that was shown to me the next day of school out on campus was crazy. From seeing all the love I was getting on campus, it made me just want to do one thing, and that's try to win a national championship in these 3 years I'm gonna be here. And with the defense that we got, it's definitely possible. But right now, we're playing as an FCS team, and already they're throwing a pick to my boy Devontae Brown, and he almost took it back for his 2nd pick 6. We got him to 3rd and 10. I almost had a pick here, but I completely misjudged this ball. Just bad timing, I could have had that pick. Now look, remember when I said the offense is a little scary from the first game? Yeah, right now, we still have 0 points against an FCS school. But as always, as a defense, we're gonna keep on giving them more opportunities. We're stopping them, forcing them to kick a field goal. Now, when I say scary, I mean this is frightening. We still have 7 points in the second half. 3rd and 4, and they did a trick play. The quarterback ended up getting a big gain getting past the 50. And then on 3rd and 11, I wouldn't even say that this was great defense. This was just bad on the quarterback. He overthrew the receiver who was on the sideline, and that's a stop. I guess. Offense finally got 3 points, so we're up a touchdown. 2 minutes left, we got on the 3rd and 15. And out of nowhere, quarterback throws a jump pass off his back foot, completed for the first. And then on 1st and 10, the quarterback throws one of the most beautiful passes I've ever seen. On my boy Devontae Brown, right behind him, a big play. Crazy diving catch. To be honest, I don't know how we're in this situation right now, but it's 4th and goal, and finally we get this stop, and it's a turnover. We win the game. We don't deserve it though. Now look, I ain't gonna lie, that game was a little humiliating. We shouldn't have been in a game like that against them. Cause now, South Florida probably think they can beat us, and we can't let that happen. We're up 3 points, 1st and 10, receivers standing on a hitch route. I'm coming down and laying a boom on it. 2nd and 5, they try to run a triple option, but we had people all over there, getting a tackle for loss. But then, we played all this great defense. Just for on 3rd and 9, the quarterback throw a dot, picking up the 1st down. When I tell y'all, one annoying thing about being a headhunter is quarterbacks that slide. Like just let me hit you. Got them to another 3rd down, and this time, they're getting a slant, but he's getting tackled. 4th down. We're having another one of them games. Offense really can't score. And here on 2nd and 16, I tried to pick this ball off, played it perfectly, but just dropped it. Luckily, me dropping that pick didn't get him no momentum. 3rd and 16, quarterback ended up getting sacked. After dropping that pick earlier, I can't drop no more. 3rd and 15, quarterback threw the ball up. Devontae Brown could have had this pick, but he dropped it. And guess what? The ball fell right into my hands. Give me that pick. And that pick basically ended the game. We're currently undefeated. Still not ranked yet, but we're playing against 1-3 Georgia Tech. So far, it's the 2nd half, and we're up 14-10, and their offense don't look bad. Because while a lot of teams try to pass the ball on us, it wasn't working. They're running the ball at least getting like 5-7 yards a play. And I mean, even on 3rd and 4, they decided to run the ball, and they end up getting the 1st down. Finally, we got on that running stuff, ended up getting a couple tackles for losses. 3rd and 16, they threw a slant just to get in the field goal range. After they got a field goal, they got to stop. Came all the way down the field, 3rd and 7, and threw a dot for a touchdown to take the lead. But that's not it. They end up getting another stop. They're up 7 points, and me, I can't let this happen. 3rd and 10, and I'm jumping this tight end route, picking this ball off. Give me that. And I tried to take this for 6, but the quarterback ended up tackling me. Now hopefully I put the offense in a close enough position to go ahead and get some points. All right, I got the stop. Offense got the points, and now we got to do our job again. Get another stop. 3rd and 6 is a very big play. A minute left in this game, and he threw a slant. Didn't pick up the 1st, but 4th and inches. And so they kicked the field goal. But when offense got the ball back, they had a chance to score, and they didn't. They had about a minute left with 2 timeouts. And so we lose our first game of the season. Now we're 4-1. Just crazy that that's the way that we lose our first game of the season. But all that means is that got to be the only game that we lose this season. Playing against undefeated North Carolina, and already that boy Drake Mays throwing a pick. Me and Devontae Brown jumped this route, but he got it. We are here playing in this game like how we should have played against Georgia Tech. We're up 17-7 in the 3rd quarter, got them to 3rd and 17, forcing the 4th down. And I mean, in this game, we just playing the best defense we possibly could. Against an undefeated team, we had to play this good, and we ended up winning at their crib. But now we're back at our crib, 5-1, and we're finally ranked number 25, and already we catching a pick. Offense didn't score, but they're backed up. He's trying to throw this corner route. I thought I played it right, but I didn't get there in time. Luckily, it was out of bounds. 2nd and 10, speed option, and me being over aggressive, I tried to hit stick him, and I completely missed him. He got the 1st down. But then on 2nd and 13, the quarterback ran a read option. Ended up getting hit, he fumbled, but they picked the ball up. And finally, we was able to get a stop on 3rd and 13. He ended up taking a check down, and we all came down making the tackle. It is still a tie game in the 2nd quarter, 0-0. Speed option, threw that to the running back, and I'm getting back there making the tackle this time. It's about time we got points on the board. It's the 3rd quarter, 3rd and 3, and we're getting another stop. But then on the next drive, we're up 14-0. They ran the ball, and the running back got into the touchdown without being touched. Until he reached the touchdown. Luckily though, offense was able to get 3 points. 2nd and 18, they threw the ball down the field, got a miracle play, which didn't mean anything because on 4th and 5, amazing defense by that DB, swatting that ball down. Alright man, about halfway through the season, I'm tied 2nd in picks in the NCAA. If you don't know, Sean Taylor holds the University of Miami single season pick record at 10. And Ed Reed holds the University of Miami's career pick record at 21. And me, I gotta break one of those records. Or maybe both. 8th game of the season, a big rivalry game against Florida State. And they starting their game off with a bomb down the field. 2nd and 12, and the quarterback decided to scramble. And finally, I had my opportunity to get a big hit on the quarterback. He ain't slide. But then he got up from that hit, and on 3rd and 6 threw a dot to pick up the 1st down. They ended up scoring when coach took me out the game for some odd reason, but we didn't end up scoring. They on 3rd and 5, and I feel like he was trying to throw me this ball, but he ended up getting hit and it's incomplete. As much as I'd love to try to bait the quarterback, here I gotta learn to actually play my zone correctly. He came all the way across the field. I was way too far under to be able to make a play on this ball. They picked up a big gain. And then I messed up again. 2nd and 6, I could have got a tackle on the quarterback, but I just tripped over my teammate and they scored a touchdown. Luckily though, this game, the offense is not slacking at all. They getting in the end zone. But us as a defense this game, we have not been ourselves. I mean, we've been allowing first downs. Normally we don't really allow too much stuff, but here, Florida State offense not looking terrible. 1st and 10, they ran the option play. He threw the ball to the running back and I ended up getting blocked. So I wasn't able to prevent the first down, but I still prevented the touchdown. I had to chase him down. I'm guessing they saw last game that we really don't stop the run like that. Here they go running the ball again. They scored, but he did take a hit. Offense went down the field and scored, so we got to go ahead and get a stop on 1st and 10. I went down there and hit Jordan Travis backfield. Ended up getting my first sack of my college career. And then they ran the ball on 2nd and 12, and I'm getting back there because I was sent on a blitz, getting a tackle for loss. At this point, we're only up a touchdown with 1 minute and 40 seconds left. 3rd and 13, making a great tackle. We just got to get one more stop. But then for some reason, coach felt like it was a good idea to take me out of the game. They picked up the first down, and now they're in 1st and goal after picking up another first. Now look, when they got to the goal line, they ended up scoring a touchdown. But offense went down the field and got a field goal. So we won, I guess. And I got the most tackles I ever had in the game. 13 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a sack. We're 7-1, ranked 19, playing against ranked 9, 8-1 Virginia Tech. And already in this game, they've established that they finna be running the ball. But that ain't gonna come without its consequences. 1st and 10, they run the ball to my side, and I'm getting back there with my teammate to make the tackle. And then they decide to run it again. I'm on a deep zone, but I stayed down here because I felt like they was gonna run it. Getting a big hit on that running back. 3rd and 11, we're playing amazing defense back here. And the quarterback held the ball for too long, got hit, and that ball went right to the linebacker. I don't know why he didn't pick it off. They got 3 and locked up our offense. I almost picked this off, but he threw that ball way underneath so I couldn't get to it. For some reason, it felt like they've been talking to me all game. They've been running the ball on my side, and here on 2nd and 12, he threw the ball to my zone. Give me that pick, dummy. After catching that pick, we end up scoring. We're up 7-3 in the 3rd quarter, and I completely missed his tackle. They gave him a huge gain, but then he ended up getting hit, and he fumbled, and we got the ball. Gotta appreciate my teammates for cleaning up for me. It's mid-4th quarter, 14-3, they're here in the red zone. Quarterback threw the ball up, and our DB should have had that pick, but he just dropped it. And then on 2nd and goal, playing his zone. And I felt like I was there, but I wasn't. I overplayed this route completely, and it ended up being a touchdown because of me. They had no choice but to go for 2 points here, and they did not get it. Great defense. Now all offense has to do is hold the ball for as long as they can. They did just that. We won the game, and I got player of the game. 10 tackles, a tackle for loss, a forced fumble, and a pick. Just all over the field. Alright man, we're climbing rankings. We're up to 14 now, and Duke is 9. And already, they starting this game off running the ball, picking up a big game. And now it just seems like we can't stop the run at all. Read option, and I almost had the quarterback, but I ended up getting blocked just barely. He picked up another big game. On 3rd and goal, this receiver was open, but for some reason he dropped it. I guess he heard my footsteps. Up 7-6 in the 2nd quarter, and on 2nd and 1, I'm sitting on a blitz. Quarterback threw the ball up to the middle of the field, and the DB got dunked on. But luckily, we sent a crazy blitz at him on 3rd and 12, pushing him out of field goal range. Alright, now it's a very crucial moment. We're up 14-6 with about a minute left. They have no timeouts. And then on 3rd and 10, the quarterback decides to throw a slant. Instead of trying to throw the ball to like maybe an outside route or something, yeah, 4th down and y'all got no timeouts. Then on 4th and 3, he just chucked that ball up, and somehow, some way, the receiver got his hands on the ball, but luckily he dropped it. So we get out of there with a dub. Steadily climbing up the rankings. We're ranked 9 at 9-1, and playing against Virginia, who's 6-4, we can't lose no games if we want a chance at the Natty. We're starting this game off pretty slow. I'm playing a deep zone, and I try to get there to try to pick this corner right off, but I end up picking up the first. With me being such an aggressive tackler, a lot of times I miss tackles, and here I just completely missed again, just like I did last game and the game before that, allowing a big game. Playing bend but don't break defense here on 3rd and 5. The quarterback tried to scramble. He ended up taking a hit 1 yard before the first down. Offense scored a touchdown with the 49 seconds they had, and then they scored a touchdown again after getting the ball at the half. On 3rd and 1, they're trying to run the ball to pick up the first, but they did a toss play, and that got stuffed behind the line. 27-6. In this game, we really showed off that great defense again like we normally do. and the offense was able to put up points. We need this for the rest of the season. Playing against Pittsburgh and we're in the snow, and you know, being from Miami, I'm not used to this at all. So hopefully it don't, interfere with my game. Now Pittsburgh is starting this game off pretty well. Pretty good drive here, but he made a big mistake. He tested my boy Devontae Brown. He ended up catching his pick while falling out of bounds. And with that pick, we weren't able to score in the whole first quarter, and not even the second. 40 seconds left in the second quarter, they're all the way down into the red zone and ended up scoring a touchdown to extend the lead. Offense finally scored. We're down 3 points and they made it down the field again, but I'm ending this here. While playing over the top, quarterback thought I wasn't gonna come down and play this route, but I did. Give me that pick. Now what's really frustrating is the fact that Pittsburgh is only 4-7. We're 10-1 and ranked number 9. And for some reason, offense just can't put points on the board. And all the defense we played meant nothing because offense only put 7 points up the entire game and we lost. I had 9 tackles and a pick. That meant nothing. Now look, losing that game bumped us all the way down to 19. But we got a chance here to redeem ourselves. We're playing against the number 1 team in the nation, Clemson. And with the defense we got, I believe that we can win this conference championship. Second quarter, we're up 7-0 right now. We're looking pretty good. Defense is doing good, but Clemson finally gets a big play here, throwing it in between the zones in our cover 2. 3rd and 10, coach sent me on a blitz. They run all this fancy stuff, but I ain't with that. I'm getting that tackle for loss. They settle for 3, and that's the third quarter. We're up 7-3. I'm coming down, laying a big hit on that running back. On 3rd and 2, they tried to pick up an easy little first down, throwing this out to the flats, but my teammate made a great tackle to prevent the first down. Another great defensive drive, another drive without the offense scoring. And now 13-13, we get another stop. Hopefully offense can get some points. And well, they didn't. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, 2nd and 12. I'm running man, but I end up getting switched to a zone. But I still came down on this corner route and caught this pick on the sideline. Now there's no way offense doesn't put some points on the board. And right when we got all the momentum, up 14-3, of course, they get a kick return and then converted on the 2-point conversion. Like what in the world? 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the game. No timeouts, heaving the ball down the field and they get a miracle play. 3rd and 16, quarterback tried to force the ball in for the tug, but instead the DB was there and he dropped the pick. That would have been the game-winning pick. And then they kicked the field goal. We went to OT. Our offense did not score, so all they had to do was throw the ball out of bounds and kick a field goal to win the conference championship. And what's really crazy is everything that they needed to happen in that game ended up happening all in the fourth quarter. And it's just like I couldn't do nothing about it. And I played my heart out in this game. 9 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a pick. But still, we was that close to being the number 1 team in the nation. And now they're going to go to the national championship. But on the brighter side of things, I ended up winning multiple awards. And even though we ended up getting bumped down to 22, we got the chance to win the Cheez-It Bowl versus Oklahoma State. And already in the first drive, the quarterback's testing me. Give me that pick. At this point, it's not even a game anymore. We're up 21-0 in the first quarter, and that quarterback threw another pick. But if you thought that was it, man, we out here playing like we just lost in the game that we should have won against the number 1 team in the nation. Yeah, because it actually happened. All this game right here shows is that we need to play angry. Play like we did here every game next season, and maybe, just maybe, we'll have a chance to get to the natty. But now, we got a lot to improve on. We caught 4 picks as a team and just dominated in this game, just like we should have. I ended the season off with 9 picks, a sack, 8 tackles for loss, and 86 tackles. And so I fell 1 pick short of tying Sean Taylor's record and 2 picks short of breaking it. But I still got 2 more years to try to do that. And Ed Reed's 21 picks in the career, I should definitely be able to do that too. And obviously, I ended up making the all NCAA first team as a free safety. I'm him.